guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is what's in my travel makeup bag. So I basically don't wear that much makeup on days that I work, but when I do like not work, I decide to get a little spicy, wear some makeup. And I also, like, obviously on vacation I wear makeup, but some days I just don't feel like wearing makeup, so I never really know what to bring specifically. So then I just make a bag basically for myself that like has everything that I could need and I'm gonna use all in one bag. So yeah, I just thought that maybe you guys would like to see what's in my travel bag. So to start off, I'm gonna show you guys the bag I have. So this is the bag I have. It's pretty big, and I got it because it was big and I like to take a lot of things, and it has handles so it's easy to carry. It's by Amy Kestenberg. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but yeah, I'm not really the biggest fan of the color. I like more so of like neutral colors with like a light pink, like pink, gray, black, white, stuff like that. But I mean, I got it for a pretty decent price. It was like $10 at Ross. Ross honestly has the best things. But yeah, it was like 10 bucks at Ross. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be too picky about the color this time because 10 bucks. So, but yeah, so then now I'm just gonna show you the compartments, but I'm gonna basically show you separately so that you can actually see it, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna be in the frame anymore. I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. So this is what the bag looks like, as you guys saw earlier, and then basically all I do is obviously open it. I leave the zippers at the top because I like having it accessed easily. So then when you first open it, there's 4 compartments. There's this one, this one, this one, and then obviously this one. This one, I don't really use this one because I don't really need it. So yeah, I don't really use it. But yeah, I guess we'll start off in this compartment. And the cool thing about this bag is that you can remove this part, which I'll go ahead and do. You can remove this whole bag. And then I'll go ahead and do that. Basically in this bag, all I do is like I carry my foundation brushes or any type of brushes really, and then my like sponges and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and show you guys. So first I have 2 sponges, and the reason I have 2 is because I use one for foundation and one for like bronzer and stuff. So I use this one for foundation and concealer, and this one I basically use when I want to use bronzer and like blush, and I don't want it to be like, I don't want to set it down, so I just use it like this. But yeah, that's basically it. And then I have my eyelash curler in here because I mean, eyelash curling, that one's kind of obvious. I have a few 3 actually Real Techniques brushes. So I have my powder brush, and then I have their Expert Face Brush, which I really use this to put like my primer on. And then I have their blush brush, and I don't really use this for blush either. I don't really use brushes for what they're made for. I use whatever is best for me. And I use this when I want like a light bronze or something, when I don't want it to be too heavy, you know? Next, I have this IT Cosmetics airbrush full coverage complexion brush, and it's like special edition, so I don't know if it's limited or what it is, but I got it right away because Kathleen Lights recommended it, and of course anything she recommends I use. And it's literally the only foundation brush I use because I don't like how foundation brushes work. So basically, I don't use them, but this one leaves no streaks. It's amazing. I like the shape. It's kind of like triangle shaped at the top. And yeah, so this is my foundation brush. I just have a few Morphe brushes. So I have the Morphe E22 brush. I have the Morphe E11, which I use for my eyebrows because it's like this. And I use it to fill in my eyebrows. And then I have the Morphe 441, which I use to, it's like a blending brush. And then I have a Morphe M573, which I also use as a blending brush. I use it as a crease brush. And then I have the Morphe M510, which I use as a highlighting brush. It's a little poofy right now, but I use this to highlight. And then I have the M433, and I use this just to buff things in. I also have the Wet n Wild brushes. I don't really know what the name of these are because I threw out the package. I wish it was on the brushes, but yeah, I just have these two. And then I have a few random brushes. This is the Sonia Kashuk brush number 100. I don't really know if this has anything to do with it, but I use this to contour. And then I have this brush, which I use if I want a really precise contour. I got this off of Amazon in a whole package. I use this brush as my blush brush. This brush I actually use for blush. And then this brush I just kind of use for whatever I need it for, honestly. Whatever it's good for at the moment. But yeah, that's everything that I have in this pouch. I've just put it all back, but that's everything I carry in this one. Now we can move on to the next compartments. Right, next we have these two compartments. So I'll just go through them one by one. I'm going to go through this one first because it has a lot less things than this one does. Okay, so in this compartment, I just keep my bigger items. I keep my setting spray, my foundations, my primers, setting powder, blush, and bronzer. Oh, and also the makeup palette I use. So with me, I just take some MAC Fix Plus, which I honestly really need to get a new one of these because I'm about to run out. I use this like every day. But I need to get a new one of these, but this is like a travel must for me. So I take MAC Fix Plus. And then for primer, I take the Becca First Light priming filter. I love this because it makes me look really dewy. And I hate looking dry because my skin's already dry as it is. So I take this because it makes me look amazing. And I love the color it has because it really like cancels things out. It's such a beautiful primer. Then I take these two. They're the It Cosmetics CC creams, and then they're basically full coverage creams, but I like them because you can make them lightweight or full coverage. I take the shades fair and medium because this is for when I don't feel like fake tanning or I just want to take my fake tan off and like give my skin a break for a bit. And then this one is for when I do fake tan and obviously I want my face to match my body for when I don't fake tan my face. I prefer not to fake tan my face, but if I know I'm gonna go swimming, I fake tan the face because obviously I don't want my face to be a different color from my body. But yeah, so I take these two. Only foundations basically I use. Next is my blush, and it's the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. I have the shade Risque, and this is honestly the only blush I like to use. I venture out and try other ones, but this is really the only blush I like to use. And yeah, so this is basically a must-have when I travel. For bronzer, I like to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because 1, it smells amazing, 2, it has such a perfect color, and 3, it just like has vacation vibes, honestly. Like, it's just gorgeous. And I'm in the shade Bronzer. I also have the medium bronze one, which is darker than this one, but I mean, I just take this one. For setting my foundation, I bring the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. Yeah, I just bring this along. It's really messy. That's the one thing I hate about this, is that it's like impossible to not get it everywhere. But I mean, I take it anyway just because it's so amazing and I love it. And then the last thing in this pouch is just my palette. I bring along with me the Aspen and Tarte palette just because it has amazing neutral colors in it. Like, honestly, it's the perfect traveling palette. It's upside down. It's like the perfect traveling palette because, I mean, look at it. Like, all these neutral colors, and even comes with a blush. and a highlight. I don't really like the highlight because it's just, it has shimmers in it, and I don't really like shimmery highlights. But I mean, look at these colors. They're perfect for any everyday look. It's actually the palette I'm wearing on my face right now. And then the blush, I like the blush. The blush is nice, but the highlight, I'm not really gonna wear. I'll probably wear it as like a eyeshadow, but yeah. And then this is just the palette I bring with me. That's everything in this compartment. Now we can move on to the longer, more full compartment. On this side, I just basically have all the extra smaller stuff. I have my not blushes, my lip stuff, my big highlight. That's the only big thing here. My highlight, my concealers, and a bunch of like little stick stuff. The first thing I'm gonna take out of the compartment, I took out of the compartment, are these 3 glosses that I take with me. These 2 are plumping glosses, and this is just like a nude gloss, but all 3 of them are nude, and it may seem excessive to take 3 nudes, but I mean, anyone who is into makeup knows that colors aren't all the same, even if they look like it. This is just the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lip Plumping Gloss in Pink Cosmo. This is the Buxom Gloss in White Russian, and this is the ColourPop gloss with Kathleen Lights called Moonchild. And then I have one liquid lipstick, which is matte. It's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink, and I have the shade Pioneer because I really wanted a red shade that's gonna stay matte on me and actually stay on my lips while I'm eating. You know the struggle. So yeah, that's why I got this, and it's amazing. Next, I have 5 lipsticks. I have this one from MAC. It's the shade Twig, and this is what it looks like. I haven't used it yet. I've had this for a while, but I haven't used it. I don't know why, because it's such a pretty color. But yeah, I have this just in case I want to wear that color. And then, of course, I have 4 different shades of like orangey reds. So I have this one, and they're all from Sephora. They were $8 each. I have this one. It's called, Take a Bite, I guess. Yeah, Take a Bite. It's number 35, and this is what it looks like. It's like a really pretty red color, but it's like reddish orangey. It's like a orange red. I don't know why it's picking up so red on the camera, but yeah, it's like orangey red kind of. And then I have this color, which is called All Washed Up, and this one is an actual red. Like, yeah, this is the red one. It looks exactly like the other one for some reason on camera, but this is like the real red one that I got. So I got this one. And then I got this one. It's called Labyrinth City, and it's just like a dark maroon kind of color. And I'm really excited to use this. I've actually tried it. I swatched it on myself once, but I don't remember what it looks like. But I know I love maroon lipsticks, so that's why I had to get this one. And then lastly, I got this orange lipstick, and I love orange. I absolutely love orange on my lips, and it's called First Class. And yeah, it's just like an orange lip. I don't know why they're all coming up the same color, but it's orange. Like, it really does look orange. I don't know why it looks like that. But yeah, so that's it for the lipsticks. Okay, next I just have the middle compartment, and in here I just have this highlight. It's the Anastasia Amrezy highlight, and yeah, I mean, basically everyone knows what this looks like. So I have that, and then up here I have 2 concealers. I have one in the shade Fair, which is for when obviously I'm not tan, and then I have one in Light Sand, which is for when I'm tan, and believe it or not, they look the same, but they make a huge difference. And then up here, I have this, well, to me, I use it as a highlight, and it literally makes my skin look like it's glowing. It's what I use when I don't want to wear any type of makeup at all, no foundation, anything. I'll just put this on with mascara and some brow gel, and that's it. I'm out the door. And it looks like this. It's gonna look really dirty. I use a brush with this, and for some reason it makes it look really dirty, but this is what it looks like. And I literally just put this on, and like tap it on my face, and it's amazing. It's in Living Luminizer. It's by RMS Beauty. And then lastly, in that little section, I have a sharpener for my lip stuff. Finally, onto the last compartment. Now in here, I just have all of the like tubey stuff and like eyebrows, lips, stuff like that. So the first thing is my mascara. It's the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, I believe. And yeah, this is basically the only mascara I use because I have to use waterproof mascara because my eyelashes don't curl, so I have to curl them and they don't stay up if I use a normal mascara. So yeah, I basically fell in love with this mascara and it's the only one I use now. Next, I have these 4 things by this is definitely 5. I have these 5 things by ColourPop. I have their cream liner in the shade, oh my gosh, I forgot what shade, Mr. Bing. This is by Kathleen Lights. It's like a brown. I'm actually wearing this in my waterline right now. And then I have these 4 lippies. I have, wow. I can't believe that just happened. Anyway, I have these 4 lippies. I have this one in the shade Aquarius. It's also by Kathleen Lights. And yeah, I use this with like basically all of my nude lips. And when I don't use that, I'm using Skimpy, and it's just like a lighter nude color. And I have 2 of Skimpy for some reason. So I took 2 of Skimpy. And then I have this one, which is the, what color is this? Curvy, I believe, or however you pronounce it, by I Love Sarai and ColourPop. So yeah, I keep that in there. And then I have 2 more liner things. This is a lip liner by Flower Beauty or whatever it's called. It's in the shade Petal Pout. It's a nude lip liner, or maybe it's, I don't know. It's either nude or Petal Pout. It's one of those 2. And then I have this brown one, this brown eyeliner by Milani. It's in the shade Cognac. I don't even know how to pronounce that, but that. Last thing I have in there is 3 brow products. I have my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. I have the Milani Eyebrow Tinted Fiber Gel in the shade Dark Brown. And then I have the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade Medium Brown. That's basically everything that's in my travel bag. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope I get to see you next time. Bye.